Aaron, where are you? Where is Aaron right now? You done messed up, Aaron!
Well, Aaron is present right here, but I'll tell you what, Grant Cardone done messed up, y'all. Grant Cardone done messed up again. It has not been a good week for the Scientologist, grifter, fraudster, con man, and now racist Grant Cardone. It's been a very bad week. Grant Cardone has finally been forced to respond to the racist video clips that have been circulating. I'll tell you, one of the first ones that started circulating was this interview that he did this week. Well, last week with Lara Trump. And I cut an excerpt video of that interview and I titled it, Grant Cardone Explains How to Talk to Black People. That video is 8 minutes long. I'll put a link to it down below. But then I also cut a YouTube short version. Let's take a look at that right here.
About half my audience is Black under the age of 40 because we go after that audience and we're talking to them in very street terms, if you will, very not big nomenclature. We just keep everything very tight and simple.
Okay. So somebody could say, well, that's only a 60-second version of an 8-minute video, and your 8-minute video is only an 8-minute version of, I don't know, a 45-minute video. So if somebody wants to argue that this has all been taken out of context, I encourage you to watch the full version, the full unedited version of Grant Cardone's interview with Lara Trump. I'll post a link to that video as well in the description down below. And what you're going to find is that absolutely nothing has been taken out of context. On top of that, another video has started to circulate on Twitter. This one is several years old. It's Grant Cardone and Patrick Bet-David. And Grant Cardone in this video seems to have a bit of a fixation on wanting to be able to use the N-word. Don't take my word for it. Here's that video.
You know, we were going to pick here or Fort Lauderdale, right? I said, dude, we got to stay down here.
You're Miami.
There's color down here. There's crayons.
No. You're Miami.
There's the Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah, I don't know if you're fully white though, man. I think there's something going on there that somebody didn't tell you about, man.
I can use
Mommy,
the N-word.
Daddy,
I
Grandpa.
just got permission to use the N-word right here. Okay.
Who knows?
That's all I want. That's one of the strengths I want.
You want that?
You need
to go to Chancellor
to tell me that I have permission to use the N-word. I got to carry it like my permit.
Have somebody validate it for you, man. Have somebody validate it.
I'm going to have
put
an
a shirt.
permit card. I'm going to carry it around with me everywhere I go. Like,
4 collars.
I can use I can use the N-word. See? Okay, so entrepreneurship.
By the way, somehow Grant has been getting this video scrubbed from almost everywhere on the internet. It does still survive on Twitter. I'll include a link to the tweet in the description down below, just in case you want to see it again for yourself. Okay, so in light of all this, Grant Cardone has responded. Here's the very short 1 or 2 minute video that he posted to Instagram. Let's take a look at that.
Hey, for anybody that's watching this video that's being circulated right now about me being a bad guy, it's crazy to me how when people reach out and try to help other people, somebody is going to become suspicious. Somebody's going to question what they're doing. Somebody's going to take something out of context, twist this, twist that. Okay, for the record, I target people, folks. I target anyone and everyone of any and all races who want to do better in life. For the record, I am a raw, streety kind of guy. Came from the streets, very raw. I'm not highly educated. I could sit in my little mansions and mind my own business and reach out to no one. And only hang out with 60-year-old white people. But that's not what I choose to do, okay? By the way, 60-year-old white, rich, 0.00001%. That's what I could do with my life if I chose to, but I don't. I reach out to everybody. Black, brown, white, young, old, male, female, teenagers, old people, and everything in between. If you want to do better in life, you want to get your money right, and you don't need me to talk to you in big words, well, then I'm your guy, okay? For those of you who know me, okay, and even stop for a second, shame on you. God bless you guys. Be great. Have a great Monday. Go out and help the world and take whatever comes with it.
Oh, I'm surprised he wasn't like, Elena, get the jet. Can you see? Oh, damn it. You can't even see the jet in the background of this video. You know, I don't really want to kick a guy when he's down. But by the way, does Grant know that there are actually rich black people? You're like, I could be hanging around with old, rich, white, 60-year-old people, the 0.00. Why do they have to be rich and white, Grant? I mean, there are rich black people. But anyway, it's Grant himself who said, half of his audience is black, or over half of his audience is black. And by the way, Grant uses the terms audience, viewers, customers, investors. He uses these words interchangeably because to him, they really are all one and the same. I mean, Cardone Capital, investing in Cardone Capital is something that is pitched to everyone that's at any point in the sales funnel of any of the Cardone businesses. Once you're on the mailing list, you are an investor or a potential investor of Cardone Capital. So when he says half of our viewers are black, and then he says that's intentional, we target that audience. Grant, you're the one who said it. You're the one who said you specifically go after that audience. I mean, obviously, is the black population in America, I mean, is it 13%? Is it 20%? It's less than 20%, right? Actually, let me Google it right now. Okay, I just looked it up, 13.6%. So Grant, you understand marketing. In fact, if there's one thing you're good at, it is marketing. Even if it's not sales, even if it's not PR, you are an excellent marketer. You know, gosh darn well, that in order for you to end up with half of your audience composed of a population that only composes 13% of the overall population, you are absolutely targeting them. And then you go on to describe how you target them and that you use small words, easy to understand, not big nomenclature, etc. You're not being taken out of context. You're not being strawmanned. You're not just being attacked by haters. These are your own words. And the fact is, everyone in the industry understands that you are essentially the Andrew Tate of real estate investing. It's all bluster. It's all social media PR. And behind the scenes, you're really committing crimes for which you could be imprisoned. And the fact that you specifically target the black population to sell them on your schemes and your frauds and your Scientology pitches and your bogus investing opportunities, these are your words, man. No one's putting these words into your mouth. And now you're trying to backpedal by saying, by implying that the reason you would talk street and use small words is because you're street and you're uneducated, except you've already told the world that you have an accounting degree. You've also already told the world that all these little training regimens that you do in Scientology, you'll learn more in 1 hour than 5 years of college. So now you're just trying to backpedal. You're trying to backpedal. I think it's pretty transparent. I think everybody can see what you're trying to do. Usually you're trying to razzle and dazzle investors that you've got the expertise and you've got the knowledge and you've got the experience. That's called being educated. And now that you're getting busted for speaking down to and pandering and insulting black people, particularly young black people, 40 and under, now you're trying to be like, oh, I'm from the streets. I'm the one who's street. I'm the one who's hood. I'm the one who doesn't know the big words. It's like, give me a break, Grant. Nobody's falling for it. In your little caption that you wrote, next to this video, you go, quit the race baiting. Grant, it was in your interview with Lara Trump where you say to her, oh, even the marketing that I do sometimes is so cringy, man. Oh, I'm sitting on the hood of a Rolls Royce and I'm making it rain. And then you say to Lara Trump that this wouldn't appeal to you. This marketing wouldn't appeal to you, but there is an audience out there. The audience you're talking about, Grant, is the young black audience that you're pandering to, that you're targeting with your bogus investment strategies, your bogus training courses, your consulting modules, your Cardone University nonsense, all of this crap. And you're selling it to the people that you think are most vulnerable and most susceptible to buying the marketing, and you target them specifically. You are preying upon a community that you believe will be more susceptible to your BS. And I don't know, you can define racism a bunch of different ways, but to me, that sounds an awful lot like racism. You are intentionally targeting and preying upon a community that you think will be most susceptible to your flashy, razzle-dazzle, BS over-the-top marketing. And I don't know, it seems to be working. I mean, after all, you did say that over half of your audience, which translates into your sales funnel, which translates into your investors, is young black people under the age of 40. Your words, Grant. And it didn't really get any better this week when it was revealed in a video that I published that Grant Cardone had to pay Tom Brady $3.2 million to appear as the last surprise special speaker at Grant's 10X conference that he held in Las Vegas this week. And the updated information is that 3.2, that was the figure Grant had agreed to pay before Tom Brady landed in Vegas. It turns out that while Tom was en route on the private jet to Vegas, Cardone tried to add some extra stipulations to the agreement, and Brady was none too happy. And Brady was about to cancel, turn around, and fly home. Cardone had to pay Brady an extra $800K. So Cardone paid Tom Brady $4 million just to appear for about 45 minutes as the last guest at this 10X con. And part of the stipulation was that Brady's appearance had to be cut from the live stream. So this event was being live streamed. Tom Brady was not included in the live stream, meaning the live stream was cut. Then Tom Brady appeared. And also, Cardone was not supposed to use any photos or video of Tom's appearance in his marketing. Cardone has been sidestepping this agreement by publishing videos that were recorded by attendees at the conference instead of videos that were recorded by Cardone's own camera people. Once news of this event started hitting the headlines, it was not good for Cardone and it was not good for Brady. On the one hand, Brady just got into a whole scandal of having promoted the FTX scam, the giant crypto scam that collapsed. So it's not looking good that Brady, after, on the heels of the FTX debacle, accepted a fortune just to appear at Grant Cardone's thing, who, in my opinion, Cardone is basically the Sam Bankman-Fried of real estate investing. So it's not looking good for Brady. And then it didn't look good for Cardone because every single headline about Brady's appearance discussed the fact that Cardone is still being sued for fraud in federal court. There was an earlier time when a lower court had thrown this lawsuit out and Cardone did a victory dance as if he'd won this lawsuit. Well, the appeals court has reinstated the lawsuit, and the lawsuit against Grant for fraud is moving forward. You haven't heard a single peep from Grant about that. He still wants everybody to think that he won this lawsuit, but he didn't. So anyway, all of this is why I'm saying it was not a great week to be Grant Cardone. You've got the blatant racism. You've got his lawsuit being publicized in headlines all around the country this week. And then you've got the embarrassment of having been exposed for the fact that Brady wouldn't even agree to appear at his event without accepting an absolute mint, a fortune for an appearance fee. And then even then it blew right back in Brady's face for having showed up at all, which is going to make all these other celebrities that Cardone has successfully paid to appear at his events. It's going to make all these other celebrities start to think twice about appearing at Cardone events. So anyhow, guys, it's not a good week to be Grant Cardone because it's never a good week to be a grifter, a con artist, a fraudster, a fake guru, a Scientologist who recruits heavily for Scientology and is one of the main financial supporters of Scientology. When you're involved in financing a human trafficking cult, it's not really ever a good day to be in those shoes. But those are Grant Cardone's shoes. And now that he's in them, he's going to have to keep walking in them. And he's going to keep walking in them right until he lands in federal prison, which hopefully will be this year. Fingers crossed. If there is a God, this year will be the year Cardone ends up in prison. We'll see. You never know for sure. You don't know how these things shake out, but one can always hope. All right, everyone, that's all I got for now. Thank you for watching and listening. Thanks to everybody who watches until the very end, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here. Bye.